Sean and John bought their house in the Orlando suburb of Ocoee, Florida in 2005. Now they're ready to kick it up with higher-end finishes. But would kicking it up kick them right out of the neighborhood's price range?
We both love Ocoee because of all the trees. It's very beautiful, and it's a quiet town. It's also about 15 minutes from downtown where we work. There's lots of recreation, and we just love it. It's a really nice community. We bought the house in 2005 for about $270 and spent about $7,000 or so in upgrades.
We painted a lot of the rooms, also put some laminate flooring into the living room area. Minor things, basically, for the most part.
We're hoping the house is worth around $330. We'd love to put some more money into the house, improve the kitchen, put some new flooring in, and whatnot.
The market in Ocoee right now is inundated with homes, both new and pre-existing homes for sale. What I'm hoping to see in Sean and John's home are some of the modern conveniences that we're seeing in the newer homes. Anything high-end, because they got a lot of competition that they're going to have to overcome if they want to sell their home for top dollar. I love this neighborhood, and I can see why they call it Remington Oaks. Take a look around here. You have these amazing oak trees here. I think that's a big plus, and buyers are really going to like that. Now, I'm assuming that this is the original paint, correct?
Yes, it is. We have not repainted yet.
It's probably a good idea to get a new coat of paint on this house for several reasons. A good coat of paint will not only protect your investment, it'll actually bring up the value of the home. Now, let's talk about your landscape lighting over here. The great thing about solar lights is that you can pick them up and get rid of them because you're not keeping these, all right? I would recommend a permanent wired lighting system, something that really accents the features of your home. Now, about your landscaping, what I'm missing here, what I really want to see in this landscaping is some color. So you might want to find either some hanging plants or plant some annuals in here to give it a little bit more curb appeal.
This is our living room and dining room combination, and we probably spend most of our budget in this area.
How much did you spend?
On painting throughout the whole house, about $400.
Okay.
On the flooring here, about $3,500. And see where the archway is right there?
Yeah.
That used to be just a solid wall. I only paid about $50. I did it myself.
That's amazing. I really like that you did that because it opens up the space between the rest of the house. For 50 bucks, that's priceless, quite frankly. Now, is this wood or laminate? It's actually laminate, isn't it?
It's laminate, yes.
This is some of the best laminate I've ever seen. You said you spent $3,500 on it?
Between the living room and dining room, yes.
Well, you can probably expect to triple your return on investment with that. It's actually a wonderful job. We always want to look for that wow factor when we walk into a house for the very first time, and you've definitely accomplished that here. I can't wait to see the rest of your house.
So, David, this obviously is our kitchen, and we really haven't done a lot other than maybe changing out some hardware and a little painting.
Well, let me tell you something about kitchens. Kitchens are the heart of the household.
Okay.
And this one is kind of in need of a bypass. I mean, it's a little bit dated. Like countertops, for example. Buyers these days, they want to see granite hard surface countertops. Laminate has been around for so long, it's kind of an 80s thing, and even though the house was built in 2001, it's time for a change. So let's talk about your appliances over here. If you want to compete with the brand new homes, I would say upgrade all of these to stainless steel. Check out the possibility of having a gas stove or a gas cooktop or adding double ovens or something like that. Anything that would add extra value to give this kitchen some more power. You know, I gotta tell you, I love the size of this room. It's a nice, cheerful color. You have so much space, and your buyers are gonna eat this up. It's extremely elegant. Overall, I'd give this room a 10. My only concern, actually, in this room is the floor covering. It's a little bit worn in certain places. I tell you, it would be a big expense, but would pay off double would be if you wanted to, continue the laminate floors from the living room into here. Wow, this is great, guys. You have done an amazing job out here. I love this space. Tell me what you did out here.
We had a tile put in.
Okay.
We enclosed the patio with a screened wall, painted the walls, new ceiling fan, new furniture.
Well, it looks great. And this is almost like having another living space. So this is a definite plus. You're going to see a big payoff.
So in closing, the lanai was a good investment, but have they done enough to get the payoff they want?
Well, Sean and John, I'm very impressed with the improvements you've made to your house. I think the adding of the laminate flooring totally adds value to your home. The changing of the floor plan with the archway really opens up this house and makes it different from some of the other homes in the neighborhood. By changing the lanai, you've totally added value to the house. On the negative side, I'd really like to see you work on the curb appeal. Maybe do the exterior painting and add some color. I'd also like to see you make those improvements to the kitchen that we talked about. By updating the kitchen, you're going to more than double the amount of your investment.
Sean and John hope their improvements so far have boosted the value of their home to at least $330,000.
If I were to list your home today, I would list it for $325,000.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's $75,000 less.
With an appreciation of $48,000, John and Sean's home improvement projects are within reach. And there's even more good news.
I think you could actually see even bigger potential once the market turns around. So great job on your house.
Thank you.
$830,000.
Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
$189,000. I know it's not good news.
$325,000.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's $75,000 less.
Daryl and Nancy are empty